ups and downs of the versions of Hoan Chau Cach Cach. At the event on September 17, 2018, of China's leading online film studio Tencent, writer Dao shared that she would remake the film Hoan Chau Cach Cach. Immediately, the keyword of the film's name was searched the most on social networks of the Chinese community. Since the first part was released 20 years ago, Hoan Chau Cach Cach has been renewed many times and is always an event that attracts fans. Hoan Chau Cach Cach Part 1, 24 episodes, 1998. This is the most successful film in the different versions of Hoan Chau Cach Cach, associated with the childhood of many audiences of the 8X and 9X generations. The appearance of the character Tu Yen Tu has created a new wave for films with royal themes. Previously, the image of princesses in films was always associated with the virtues of gentleness, tenderness, and dignity. However, Tu Yen Tu broke all the rules in the Forbidden Palace, bringing a new vitality to the royal life during the reign of Emperor Qianlong. The change in the concept of writing and making films by Dao, famous for tear-jerking films such as The River of Parting, The Deserted Hamlet, not only affected her loyal audience, but also created a feminist movement in historical films, leading to a series of works with the image of a naughty princess. The film begins with Hatuvi's trip to the capital to receive her long-lost father, Emperor Qianlong. On her wandering journey, she met and became friends with Tu Yen Tu. This was a girl orphaned since childhood, raised in an orphanage, cheerful, clumsy, uneducated, but brave and righteous. To help her sister enter the palace, Tu Yen Tu risked her life to approach Emperor Qianlong while he was hunting. She was accidentally shot by the fifth prince's arrow and mistaken for Qianlong's daughter, and was given the title of Princess Huanju. The street girl began an exciting but dangerous adventure in the Forbidden Palace. The first part of the film was broadcast on April 28, 1998 in Taiwan, and then 2 months later on the mainland, immediately setting a television record with a viewership rating of 62.8%. The film won the 17th Golden Eagle Award for Best Film and Best Actress, Zhao Wei. In the first time filming in the mainland, writer Qiong Yao and her daughter-in-law, as producers, made a bold decision to choose a young, unknown cast to create freshness. With many years of experience in filmmaking, the famous Taiwanese writer had promoted many stars, but she did not choose them. 3 actors from Taiwan, Su Yupeng, Ruby Lin, and Chen Jipeng, worked together with mainland actors Zhao Wei, Fan Bingbing, Zhou Ji, and Zhang Tilin. Among these actors, only Su Yupeng and Chen Jipeng from the Little Tigers Band were the most famous. At that time, they were also in a career crisis because the band had disbanded. The mainland actors had difficulty because Qiong Yao's scripts were all in traditional Chinese characters, with high-flown and difficult-to-remember lyrics, and she insisted that the actors memorize them without editing a single word. Meanwhile, the Taiwanese actors suffered because they were not used to the dry weather of Beijing. However, they always supported and stuck together like a family. After 20 years, the actors have all become big names in the entertainment industry, but are still very close to each other. This is a rare thing in film crews. Their relationship does not stop at the level of colleagues, but goes further, like family members. Hoan Chau Cach Cach. Part 2, 48 episodes, 1999. Part 2 of the movie. Hoan Chau Cach Cach continues the story of Tu Yen Tu in the Forbidden Palace, with many new details that have created a record for television dramas in the past 10 years. The movie also helps the reputation of the cast increase many levels, especially Triu Vai in the image of Tu Yen Tu, who has become a close friend of many families in China and neighboring countries. Before the strong heat of Part 1, the film production company begged many times before Ms. Dao agreed to write the script for the next part. She closed herself in her house to type on the computer until both hands bled. After that, the movie was also produced in an extremely urgent time to meet the needs of the audience. The film crew had to split into 2 groups to film at the same time, making the actors extremely miserable. Every day they wake up before dawn to put on makeup, change costumes, and go to the studio to work tirelessly until 2 or 3 o'clock the next morning before returning to the hotel. In front of the camera, the characters are lively, cheerful, and cry and laugh emotionally. But when the scene is cut, the actors collapse and sleep anywhere. Zhao Wei is the one who has the hardest time because there are so many scenes to film. Because she is so tired, she cannot open her eyes, so she can sleep soundly while 2 assistants help her to the car every morning to film and clothe late at night. Hoan Chau Cach Cach Part 1 and 2 are not only the most successful parts, but also bring fame and money to the cast. From the main role to the supporting role, they all become big names in the entertainment industry.
Until now, the most famous, successful, and richest of the main actors is Zhao Wei. She owns a huge fortune after marrying her Singaporean husband, Huang Xiaolong, including many real estates in Singapore, China, a wine plantation in France, a film studio. Zhao Wei herself has always strived to build her own career. At the peak of her fame, she was still diligently studying to get a master's degree in directing. Besides appearing in famous TV series, Tiger Mom, Cat Dad, movies, Sunset Angel, Red Cliff, Painted Skin, she is also recognized as the first female director to have a film that achieved a box office record with To My Youth, 2013. The actress is currently living a happy life with her husband. She is participating in the reality TV show Chinese Restaurant Season 2 of Hunan TV. Ruby Lin develops in the field of film production rather than following the path of directing. The actress is also one of the pioneering beauties in this field with successful films such as Can the Huang Fai, Tai Tai Tien Len, 16 Muaha. She has a small family of 3 members, her husband Ho Si Kien Hoa and a beautiful daughter. Ruby Lin has just announced her first film project, Miss Andy, which she produced after a period of hiding to take care of her family. The popularity of the maid Kim Toa surprised the public the most, but this also proves the ability to succeed of those who always strive to improve. At the time of the film's release, Pham Bang Bang was only 18 years old with immature acting. But she has created for herself a very impressive separate path. Pham Bang Bang rose up by turning herself into a fashion icon on every cover of every Chinese magazine. She also became a phenomenon on the red carpet of the Cannes Film Festival with films with impressive international costumes. From that success, Pham Bang Bang began to produce high-budget films, paying special attention to costumes such as The Legend of Wu Meiniang, The Tale of Ba Tan. Although the number of films with Pham Bang Bang's name is countless with diverse genres, she is still less recognized for her acting talent than her transformation in fashion style. She is not afraid to try new styles, so she always makes the public curious every time she appears. In the past few months, Pham Bang Bang suddenly disappeared from the media, causing the public to rumor that she is in trouble due to a huge tax evasion scandal. Hoan Chau Cach Cach Part 3, Tien Thuong Nan Jian, 40 episodes, 2003. Part 3 of the film is called Tien Thuong Nan Jian with the change of the entire crew. Only Chow Kiet plays the role of Nhi Kang from the previous 2 parts, Vuong Diem plays the role of Tin Nhi from Part 2. The main actors are all new, Win Dike, Tu Yen Tu, Ko Siu Ko, Ngu Aca, Ma Wai Li, Ha Tu Vy, Dike Long, Kin Long, and the appearance of new characters Lu Dao, Mosa, Tan Lam, Tri Hoa. Initially, Quinn Dao wanted to keep the old cast but they were all busy with other projects. Part 3 of the film has a strong change in costumes with brighter and more expensive colors. The big scenes in the palace or on the battlefield are all invested heavily to bring overwhelming emotions to the audience. Although the new cast has made a lot of efforts, Win Dike still cannot overcome the huge shadow of Tri Uvy. Furthermore, the content of Part 3 has the appearance of a third person, Tri Hoa, which has caused the audience to strongly oppose. That innocent girl has gradually destroyed the beautiful love of Ngu Aca and Tu Yen Tu. New actors are always compared with the old cast. Only Win Hu Min, Tu Kim, Lu Dao, Mosa, are loved by the audience. Ko Cuky has been in Beijing for half a year to film, so his ability to speak Mandarin is much better than before. However, he and actor Dike Long both spoke Cantonese while filming. Not only playing the main role, Ko Cuky also sang the theme song at the beginning and end of the film. Win Dike used to be a famous star of the small screen, but her difficult personal life caused her reputation to plummet. Both her ex-husbands accused her of being irresponsible towards her family. She once dated co-star Nhep Veen after filming the film getting on the wrong sedan chair and getting the husband she wanted. After the breakup, she suddenly married businessman Quang Kai after only 41 days of knowing each other and divorced less than 2 years later. Then, she dated and had a child with Win Gi-ton. After 2 years, the couple suddenly created an ugly war in the press. Win Gi-ton accused his wife of being mentally ill and promiscuous. Meanwhile, Win Dike showed pictures of her injuries from being beaten by her husband. This incident caused her career to freeze. The actress also had her ex-husband take custody of her daughter. A few years later, she appeared with a swollen and stiff face, so she was suspected of abusing plastic surgery. Recently, in July 2018, she suddenly participated in a reality TV show with her 7-year-old daughter. The mother and daughter had a satisfactory performance and received many compliments. Ko Cuky still persistently pursues his singing career. He is currently happy with his wife A Tran Van Tin. She is his anonymous girlfriend for the past 20 years. In her role as manager, Tran Van Tin has helped her boyfriend make many great strides in his career without being scrutinized by fans even though they are often together. After many years of not being prominent, Tan Lam suddenly became the center of attention recently thanks to her role as Empress Fuka in the movie Dien Hai Kong Luok. At the age of 37, she still maintains a youthful, sexy figure that makes many people jealous. Tan Lam revealed that she is very happy when the character Fuka Dung Am helped her escape the hateful image of Tri Hoa in the eyes of the audience. On September 25, 2018, Tan Lam suddenly showed off a photo of meeting with Ko Cuky and his wife in Hong Kong. She is very close to the wife of her former on-screen lover. New version of Hoan Chau Cach Cach, 96 episodes, 2011. Despite the large investment in costumes, props, and many new details, the 2011 version of Hoan Chau Cach Cach is rated the lowest compared to the previous versions. The film is 96 episodes long because it combines all the details of the 3 previous parts and adds many new characters. The most impressive is the royal painter Benjamin, who has a close relationship with Tu Yen Tu. The character Tri Hoa is absent and is replaced by Han Vin Cach Cach, who is supported by the Queen Mother to marry Nguaca. This character shows his intentions from the beginning and does not create a pitiful image like Tri Hoa. In addition, the details in the film are unreasonably long and a bit cheesy. Many female actors have sensitive skin scenes compared to the standards of TV dramas. The character Benjamin is Western, so he also uses many modern foreign words, lifestyles, and concepts that do not receive the support of the audience. The 2 main actors Li Tan and Truong Du were criticized for their stiff acting, not showing the cuteness and innocence of Tu Yen Tu, and Nguaca Hai Luke also paled in comparison to the impression of the role of Ha2Vy that Lam Tam Nu and Ma Wai Li played. The 2 special guests in the film, Lam Tam Nu as Havuha, Ha2Vy's mother, Tan Lam as Tu Yen Tu's mother, were both highly praised for their charming beauty and impressive acting ability. The cast then and now after the film Hoan Chau Cach Cach, Li Tan and Truong Du also participated in a number of other projects by Quinn Dao but were not successful. The most famous person in this cast today is Tri Ule Din, Tin Nhi. At that time, she was just a little-known supporting actress, but now she is a beauty who always appears in high-grossing films on the small screen such as Sam Sam Comes Here, Hoa Tien Cot, So Kiu Truyen, Ton Van Chi. She comes from a poor family, only finished high school and then worked part-time to earn money to help her parents. Because she did not come from a professional training school, Triule Din encountered many ridiculing opinions. There are also rumors that she is backed by a tycoon and often plays dirty tricks on her colleagues. However, the petite girl always works hard and reaps many benefits. In her private life, the beauty is suspected of dating Feng Thiufang. Hoan Chau Cach Cach 2019 version. The statement of female writer Quinn Dao about the 2019 version of Hoan Chau Cach Cach immediately created a fever on social networks. The reason for this decision is because the first version of the film in 1998 has been rebroadcast 16 times in the past 20 years on Hunan TV. Because the rebroadcast time is usually in the summer, the film is associated with the childhood of many generations. Near the recent Lunar New Year, a cable TV channel suddenly rebroadcast the film and had an impressive viewership rating. In addition, with the heat of films set in the Qing dynasty such as Story of Yangtze Palace, Ruyi's Royal Love in the Palace, and the historical story of Emperor Qianlong, Fifth Prince, Hoan Chau Cach Cach also unexpectedly heated up again. However, the failure of the 2011 version is a big obstacle for the 2019 version, causing many conflicting opinions. According to the producer, Quinn Dao's daughter-in-law, Ha Tu Quinn, is still the general manager of the project. The producers hope to renew this classic work to suit today's youth. In addition to the TV series, Hoan Chau Cach Cach 2019 also has an animated version and an online game.